Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome and don't forget to subscribe. In this video I'll be making guyanesesalara, better known as red cake. We're going to prep our ingredients. So first, to this glass I'm going to add a quarter cup of water, a packet of yeast, and we're going to give it a little whisk and sprinkle the top of it with 1 teaspoon of white sugar. Check the description box for the ingredients and recipe. Crack your eggs, set it aside. You're going to grab your milk, 3/4 cups of milk, half a cup of water, warm it, set it aside. To this bowl, I'm adding 3.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 cup of sugar, white sugar. Give it a whisk. Now I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of shortening. You're going to cut it in. You can use a pastry blender or your fingers, that works fine. And now you see my yeast is ready to go, so you're going to pour that in, and that only took about 5 to 7 minutes. Now your eggs and everything is set to go. Pour that in, pour your warmed milk mixture in, and work it in. You're going to knead this until it's a nice firm soft ball, if that makes sense. Spray your bowl with some cooking spray or just oil your bowl, and you're going to set it aside, cover it, and leave it to rise for about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm just going to cover mine with a silicone mat. While that's happening, you want to grab your coconut. I'm using the ready-made coconut, so I use 2 cups of coconut into my food processor and a 1/3 cup of sugar. Now I cut back on my sugar here. You could go with more if you like. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. You could skip this part if you want, I just like it. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You're going to give it a pulse, work it in good. You could do this in a bowl as well, you don't have to do it here. I like it in my processor. My coconut comes out really fine and it works for me. 2 tablespoons of water or more if you feel you need it, just to make your sugar mixture moist. You're going to take it out, you're going to pour it into a bowl, and you're going to put your drops of food coloring in the bowl. Also, you could put it in there, but I just don't want to clean out my food processor. So you put it in the bowl and you mix it around. Nice. And then you're going to get to working when your dough is ready. Now this is something that is dear to me because I've been teased all my school life. People call me Salara because my middle name rhymed with Salara. I won't tell you what it is. Anyways, so you punch your dough down and you're going to split it in 2. Now I could tell you right now that I don't even think this is 2 equal parts. I don't know why I have a difficult time getting it into. It's never even. Brush the top of your dough with some melted butter or softened butter, I would say. Now I use this silicone mat to roll my dough out because it has like kind of right measurement for me. I think it's a 12 by 9 measurement or something along that line. Anyway, I use it kind of keep my edges straight, and it works for me, and I kind of know where I want to stop rolling. So you're going to work this really well into the dough. You're going to roll it up. I'm going to show you it here on the second one. So you make sure you press it in good and flatten your ends. I wish mine was square like the mat, but it wasn't. I'm not perfect. So I pinch that over, you bring it around, just like so. Sometimes mine stop on the side and I just go with it. Our tummies can't tell the difference, people. Anyways, so I'm going to do this pinching motion here to kind of seal it in because it makes me feel safe that, you know, I've really cinched it in there. I'm going to do the sides too. Or is that the ends? I'm going to pinch that in and do like a kind of tuck-in motion. It's called the pinch and tuck. It's called the pinch and tuck. See? There you have it. I'm gonna push that in a little bit more before, just like so, into my pan. And if you take a good look at the two, you will see that they're not equal at all, but that's okay. It's big brother and little brother over here. Now you're gonna let this raise a bit. That's what it looks like after it's been risen for like about, I would say, 30 minutes. Into the oven, 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. Make sure it's nice and brown. You could egg wash the top. I use butter. Slice it up, and there you have it. Ready to go. Your favorite thing, nice and sweet. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't.